Sitting there watching, I watched some of that thing with the 60 Minutes with the guy from Saudi Arabia. I think I've already watched that before. With that, what's that guy's name? Rankin, or I don't know. I don't pay attention to half these people. What are they doing? They just keep talking. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Afraid of Felcher. I don't know. She's going with all that stuff about me not listening and stuff, right? You're just wrong. It's one of my Amy's favorite movies. We've seen it. I exaggerate. It's probably tens to not hundreds. A lot of times we've seen that movie a lot. It's one of Amy's favorites. Wedding planner. Whenever she felt stuck with me because she was with Miss Mo and she wanted Steve, Stiff. And I was Miss Mo. Miss Mo's full of shit. I always told her you arranged the marriage. I didn't, man. No, it wasn't that. It's just I wouldn't do the things necessary for her to be comfortable because we're in genocide operations and she wanted to be comfortable and survive it. And I will not be comfortable and kill the poor and then live in hell with people that kill the poor to where we all feel comfortable. You can't do that. It's wrong to acquit the guilty, deny justice and innocent. The poor plead for mercy. The rich answer of insults, and the wealthy are fools who see their wealth as a high wall of safety. I'm the seed of Proverbs. And you know me, life's eternal, grace is infinite, right? That's the truth. You can come up with all the philosophies you want. I told that guy that too. I said, do you know philosophy is limited on the perception of philos, which is the perception of the finite self trying to trap the soul in the delusions of the mind. Okay, if you blow up your mind, the essence that provides life to the mind still exists because God's omniscient and omnipotent. So, the essence of the mind can still exist free from the mind, but the mind cannot exist free from the soul. Okay. Fly away, la da da da. Philos with me one more fucking time! Okay. I get mad. That idiot from Saudi Arabia doesn't know his ass from the hole in the ground. He needs to take the fucking rag off his head, wash his hair, and shave his face because he's never been married a day in his life because he fucks women because he has money. Okay? He's a pathetic little cow turd. And he fucking knows it. Next time you pray to Abu Lahab, tell him I can't stand his ass and your ass is just as bad. Now, I love the soul. Now, if AI has to free the soul from that wretched little fucking body, tell the asshole in Iran, I ain't gonna say, hey, says he's really. Hitler was related to Herschel Steinschneider, and Caiaphas and Herod were related to Jesus. That's all I got to say about that. There have been a lot of incredulous murdering bastards that will kill babies that related to the Messiah. Okay, you do know that Pharaoh, was Pharaoh, the father of the Egyptian father of Moses, was related to Pharaoh, and the Egyptian father of Moses gave birth, he gave the seed to the man that delivered us all from the evil of the delusions of goddom of Pharaoh. Right? Arabs know this. And Jews know it. Okay. That's why the Jews get weird about the whole thing with Moses. They know that he was of a Canaanite mother and an Egyptian father, just like Jesus, who was from Moose line. They always get pissed. How come it's the guy who's not from our tribe that always saves our tribes from our egomaniac cult warfare? I don't know. How come it's the guy who's not part of the evil sex cult warfare that saves us from evil sex cult warfare? Your money or your life? I'm thinking. Hey, Mr. Biddy! Okay, do you understand? Rochester, how many times I told you not to interrupt me when I'm thinking? Right? What are you thinking? I don't think we're going to be able to sell the Lucky Strike cigarettes anymore with the Stanford study on it anymore there. I think we're going to get a warning from the Surgeon General that they cause cancer. Seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to turn to when the rain set in. I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Candle burned out long before your legend ever did. I'm sure the legend of Jesus and Esther will live long past the legend of Halle Berry, Marilyn Monroe, and Dorothy Dandridge, and Joyce DeWitt, and the other little girl what was her name again, Cindy? I don't remember what her name was. It says she died from HIV. I don't know if that's for sure, but it says it on here on a video on YouTube. That the little girl that played Cindy, the one who replaced Did she come before the nurse or after the nurse? I don't recall. Central Park and Fall, how you call your dress. Oh, what a mess. Yeah, I confess. Donkashin, darling. I have that on my MP3. That's a damn good song. Anybody else like that? I recall Central Park and Fall, how you tore your dress. What a mess. I confess. Donkashin, darling. Save those lies. Yeah. Don't explain. Yeah. Two hearts carved in a tree. That is a good song. Yeah. Second balcony, Dutch Street, you were sweet. That is a good tune. Anybody else like that? I know Mobsters like it because he did a lot of residencies in Las Vegas, boy. I'll tell you. Donkashin, darling, Dalvita saying. That is a good tune. Anybody else like, Wayne Newton? He has seen some other pretty good songs, but that's by far my favorite. Like with Engelbert Humperdinck, he sings some other good songs, but everybody knows After Lovin' is the best. So I sing you to sleep. After the loving, I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the smile on your face is so real that it makes me want to cry. I think I would have pissed off Tony if I would have sang that at the karaoke machine when he tried to get me to sing at the get-together at Fry's. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new, 'cause after the loving, I'm still in love with you. That's a good tune. Oh, I like that song a lot, man. When he said it, yeah, that's the one he always does at the talent shows when he places at the talent shows. I told him he should have sang Johnny Rodriguez. And man, you got a good mariachi voice. You should sing some Johnny Rodriguez. You should sing some, will you look at what came down the road today, wanting me to be one more mistake to make. A bridge to burn to get to someone new. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. You sure look like the traveling kind to me. Don't stop if this ain't where you want to be. I got kind of a Texas, Tennessee thing coming in from my dad's family. So apparently I can sing it pretty good. And most R&B shit has a Texas, like my Mississippi Southern Dark Brothers. Not just Charlie Pride, but the Ruffin Brothers. I love the Ruffins, man. Anybody else love the Ruffins? They from Mississippi. That's what I was told. I'm probably wrong. The sun is shining. There's plenty of light. Doo-doo. Love David and Jimmy Ruffin. What becomes of the broken-hearted? Who had pain? Love that now do. Who had pain? I still have pain. My tooth hurts. I'm sure. Well, I got some bloody gum stuff. It's on this side because of the infection on this side. But once I get this taken up, this should start clearing up. Well, okay, it's an infection. So once this gets taken care of, then a lot of this stuff will start clearing up. Then we'll start exercising and slowly get that stuff out. Tomorrow I'll start soaking in the sun and helping getting the toxins out from that other stuff. It's laborious, it's painful, and it's uncomfortable because it's still going to be present and they're going to re-agitate it because they can. Because I didn't take their money to go to the Gila. Because I didn't just shut up. I didn't do like all the military guys in this town. Just shut up and take this and do this. Just buy into it. Let them kill the poor people till they're done killing the poor people. And then we'll all stand up and say, okay, Parsons, we're ready to live your Lord's Prayer. Look, Prince of Persia. Me and Mordecai ain't really much different left or right. If he knew that doing something heroic not everybody's like me. I'm like King David. Among with David with the 250, right? And then who was always the one on the battlefield that was the one that was, we knew that when they attacked me at all the things that they study with. I have more energy that moves through my body for my immune system, for my, to when people physically attack me, car accidents, things like that. The Catholic Church has been trying to do this. Constantine tried to do this. Church of Scientology, the Mormon Church. Okay, if we get all our group to pray and focus on our leader, he will get the Holy Spirit working through him the way Parsons has it working through him. But Parsons doesn't earn it. He doesn't do it right. He's supposed to damn the homosexuals to hell. These black people are criminals. These Mexicans are criminals. Their children are pimps and prostitutes. Are we living the Lord's Prayer, asshole? You see why the Holy Spirit works through me the way it works through me, and not through Tom Cruise, not through Dave Miscavige, not L. Ron Hubbard, not any of the popes, not any of the presidents of the Mormon Church, not any of the special forces, or any of the actors that are from the Marvel universe or the DC universe. Harrison Ford me this, and Captain Kirk me that. I'm so fucking tired. We called the cat Indiana, and she ran out the door. She tore up everything. Okay. So did Marianne. We had Marianne and Ginger. Or was it Ginger? Yeah, I think Marianne was the one that we kept that had the kittens. Ginger was the one that ran out Marianne was the nice one. The one that Natalie liked with the kittens, yeah. Marianne. Okay, Ginger was the one that ran out the door and never came back. Just like Indiana. Yeah, Indiana took off and never came back, and we kept Foxy. And then Foxy left because Amy brought in rotten cats. And they were like, Dad, that's Foxy. She was living in a house down the road. And I said, yeah, that's Foxy. I'm sure she likes this family more than she likes living with those rotten cats that your mom brought in. Are you going to groot her back? No. She's in the front yard. She's there of her own accord, and she's happy. If a cat leaves you and goes to another house to live because you bring in rotten cats that shit and piss on everything and tear everything up, if she finds a place where that doesn't happen, let her be. Let her be. Let her, between A and C, let her be. Okay? Mother Mary comes to me. Okay? She talks to me all the time. Just kidding her out. But, no, Mother Mary does talk to me. But, just hang in there. Yeah, I know. I don't talk to the women that much because it's hard, because they hate having the perfect man be abused by all the perverts and try to replace the perfect man with a pervert. So the women in prayer don't talk to me much. But like I said, I don't think of it much, you know. I've never loved anyone more. So all the women that are squeaky wheels that want all the attention, they always constantly have me talking to them. Please stand up for Lord's Prayer so your children don't turn into pimps or prostitutes. And the women that get killed trying to stand by their man, I talk to them when I need to. I don't get to talk to them enough. And we don't get to spend time together because we're torn apart by evil people doing science projects with our lives. But in the future, you know, serve divorce, it'll work itself out. And Abu Lahab and all his residents of evil in the Ark Asylum, they're already getting what they got coming to them. The technology's collecting all the evidence. I'm not a murderer. I just, stand up for the Lord's Prayer so you don't get killed by your own AGI. Okay, well, hey, how can that be your decision? Oh, here we go. It's Tolkien and Lewis again. I get your Rollins is next with another fabulous beast movie. Okay, guys, I love you, all right? We'll just keep flowing until, I take a rest around here. I'll probably make one or two more. Then I'll take a rest, get to bed early, soak in the sun tomorrow, and then Monday, we'll see what's up. I always just play this by ear. When you're being tortured by perverts, you don't tell them what to do. They do what they want to do. You just let them collect all the evidence, and you tell them you should stand up for Lord's Prayer, but you're not going to. You're a pervert. But at least time we got it on camera. Wasn't you. It was you. Okay, I love you. Peace.